Hi everyone, I'm back. I guess Hunka didn't do a video while I was gone with him and the girls. You did have a request for that.
Of course they did.
You did? You really had a request for
No.
it? Yes, you did. Somebody said that they would love to see a video
Take
of
a video of myself?
you and the dogs.
No, I don't think
You
they
could have
would.
just turned it on and you could have done it because you did. You really had a request. Okay, so I was gone for a couple weeks. I flew to Denver and spent about 5 days, I guess. Was it? I got there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Carol drove us back here to St. Louis in her motorhome, and so that took us like a day and a half. We spent one night in Kansas City, no, in Salina, at the coolest KOA. It was, we stayed at it before, and it was like a Wizard of Oz theme. And so they had the yellow brick road, and then they had the Tin Man, and we didn't venture out any further than that, but it seems like we're always staying right by the Tin Man. And Carol, on her way home, stayed there again, and she sent me a picture of the Tin Man. So that was fun. I like camping in the motorhome with her, but it's usually like one night. So we're gonna do it for a week next year for my 60th birthday. I can't wait. We're gonna go up to this campground and stay for a whole week. So that was fun. We got a lot of sewing done. A lot of the girls made the quilt chalet, which is the houses and the trees, and you can see a picture of it on my Instagram. They really turned out cool. I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna kit that quilt, but it'll be different fabric than they used because they just used a lot of what Carol had and what they brought. But I'm gonna kit it maybe in December sometime, maybe January, but it's a very cool quilt. It's big. They got it done in, I think, like one day, a day and a half. They were done with the whole thing. So that's, check that out. Look at those quilts, because we hung them all on the fence at Carol. She has a fence in the back, and we hang them all back there. I did a low volume quilt where I sewed all these squares that I've had cut for years, and I just kept adding to the pile. And so I took that because I wouldn't have to think about it, and I sewed a bunch of squares together. Could you hand me that, please, behind you, hon?
What?
That quilt. Could you hand me that quilt top right there behind you? It's right there.
This?
Oh, and it's big. It's like I want to say it's a twin size, and I might even add to it to make it like on the other sides to make it queen size, because I love it, and I have so many more low volumes. And I know this isn't cross stitch, but you know I'm about cross stitch and quilting. So anyway, this is it, and it is cute. I also did one on my trip that was I think they were 4.5. No, I don't know if they were 6.5 inches or not. But it's bigger squares, and I need to add more to that. But that went so fast that I was done with it in no time. So I'm gonna do. Oh, I know. You guys probably saw on my Instagram where I sold squares, and then I had it on my board. She's smelling that. It's got old people smell. It's old fabric. She's smelling somebody's history in that fabric. It's like old feed sacks. So anyway, the bigger quilt is what a lot of you bought the squares for when I offered them, which I'm gonna make up more of those too, because I have a lot of new low volumes that I wanna put in a bundle. And some of you have been buying the bundles that I had of fat quarters, so I'm gonna make up some new one of those too, because you guys have already bought the ones that I had, so you don't want repeats. So that's what I did. Carol made a Christmas wreath block, but it was a huge block. It was like this big. And so she's gonna, I don't know if she's gonna make the whole quilt or not after doing one block, but I wanna say the block was like 14 inches big. It was huge. So she did that, and I think she's just gonna quilt it and hang it. I'm not sure, but she's gone. We miss her. It was so nice having her here, and we're gonna see each other again, but after springtime when it thaws, because I don't want to fly there, and she doesn't want to drive here from Denver. So we'll get together again, and then she's coming to my retreat in October next year, and she's going to help me with the retreat. And speaking of the retreat, I got a lot of fun things planned. I think we're going to have a needle felting class, a basket making class. I'd like to have needle felting class, basket making class, weaving class, and punch needle. I'd like to have that. So I'm working on teachers for those 3 things. So it's going to be cross stitch quilting. It's going to be a whole variety of things. And it's for 4 nights, you know that. I've already got some spaces filled, but you still can sign up. It's next year, October. If you want any details, just let me know. So I worked on the plane. I took this on the way out. I was lucky to have one of those seats in the middle empty, so I got to spread out and do my cross stitch. And I worked on this, and can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay. So I worked on that. Those little tiny things. It took me. I worked 2 hours on that on one way, and then I just worked again today on it. But that is that is Daisy May. So it's this pattern that I'm making. Cute. Yes. Okay.
Well, your face looks awful red.
It is because I have rashes and I'm still itchy.
No, it just looks red, period.
Oh. Well, I'm probably hot.
No.
Well, why is my face red?
I don't know.
Is it really?
No, I'm just
Oh
making it
my
up.
god.
No, it's not
I got
that
sunburned in
bad.
Denver.
Looks like you've been in the sun.
Stop. I got sunburned. Okay, enough. Enough. Sit it.
Daisy.
Okay, so, hello, yoo-hoo. So Carol and I did a lot of shopping. Okay, you can sit down. So we did a lot of shopping. Oh my God, I am kind of hot. But I look kind of fat if I take this off. But I might have to be fat girls because I'm hot. Oh, hello. Hold on 1 second. Let me disrobe. I know I look fat. That's why I got this on.
Yeah, sure.
But the heat's on too. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Woo-hoo. All right, so I'm back. Okay, so, we did a lot of shopping and we went to, holy hell, I'm hot. We went to, don't eat that. Please get your dog. So we went to some antique store that we saw. I think it was off the road, right, Carol? Right, Carol? Yeah, I think we decided to stop. Where was that antique store? Can't remember. Anyway, it was in Kansas, I think. We went to a couple stores, but this one antique store we found was huge, and we both got a lot of goodies there. I got, and I think Carol got a couple pieces of this too, these feed sacks, and she said the lady just put them out the day before we were there, but look at these. They're the color is so good still. This one, I know we've seen in some fabric. I cannot remember if it was Moda, I believe. Somebody's line, but look at that. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I think I have that fabric. But this is a feed sack, and these are pretty good big pieces too.
Looks familiar.
I know. It's like they've reproduced these. And look at this one is really pretty. And I love it. And then this one, for all you purple girls,
What did she just say?
Donna, look at purple. I thought of you when I saw this. I really did. I told Carol. I know you would love it. I can't remember which one of these Carol bought. I don't think she bought the purple one, but she did buy some of them. So that's that. Holy crap, I'm hot. Whew. Can you turn the fan on?
Sarah, what
The
did you-
fan on? I think I say that every time. Because you know why? It's that bright light in my face.
It's not in your face.
It is in my
It's
face,
in the
trust me.
ceiling.
It's right here in my eye. It is truly in my face. Okay, so I made this yesterday because I've been feeling like sewing so much. And so I went down to my room while the big guy was watching football. And I made this, which is already, it's sold, so it's going in the mail tomorrow. But I found this fabric that I had in my stash. Oh, I want to jack this up because it's sold. But look, this, oh, that feels good, that fan. Woo! So this is the outside of it, and this is the inside of it. And both of these fabrics I had in my stash, and I thought they would be so cute. Is this little needle book, needle case carrier, what sewing carrier, I don't know. But this is an FYI. I sewed the binding to the wrong side. Like I sewed it here first and then flipped it over. Have you tried to sew with a needle through that stuff? It was not happening. So I had to go down on my machine and zip. So next time I'll remember to sew it on the machine this side and then flip it over. Because I like to do binding by hand. I don't like to do it by machine, but I couldn't help it. I did a pretty good job. But I couldn't help it. There's no way I could get my needle through this thick. I have thinner plastic, but this is like heavy duty. So that will be going in the mail in the morning. And then this one, I have the Crabapple Hill stocking. I have a bunch of these left too in my shop. But I had this little stitchery made, and I wasn't sure if I should make it into a pillow or a wall hanging or what. And then I was like, hey, let me just enlarge the needle. Ooh, the hair. Let me enlarge the needle sewing carrier thing to fit this, and so I did. And then I put this on the back, the Christmas fabric.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Very cute. And then this one inside, this is one of my favorites. This is a Moda fabric. And I still had some in my stash, so I used that on the inside. So this plastic I sewed by hand because this is very thin. I don't know if you can see, but it's real thin, and that worked great. But I'm glad the one that I sold has the thicker plastic on it. And I'm gonna use this one, but it's very, very thin. But it allowed me to do the hand sewing on it. And I'm gonna do a tutorial on this when I get back from my trip. Probably in between.
Psst. Hey.
Say hello. All right, back to me.
That's for the dog lovers.
For you dog lovers, he said. So anyway, I'm going to do a tutorial on this because I've made several sizes. In this, this is so fast, but I'll show you how. I'm going to leave Thursday for the retreat, Crabapple Hill, and I cannot wait. I don't get there. I have a dog here in my mouth. So I don't get there until like 9 o'clock at night, and I leave here at 2, so it's going to be a long day. I think I have like a 3 or 4 hour layover in Utah. I'm thinking I might need to catch a cab and go somewhere because I did realize it's like 4 hour layover.
By the time you get off and the time you get back on, it's only going to be 2 hours. If you catch a cab and miss the plane, you'll be screwed.
Well, I don't know. Anybody want to pick me up at the airport in Utah? Take me zipping around? I don't know. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go is to the retreat. I leave Thursday. I'll be back on Monday. I'll post pictures along the way. That's why I made this, because I'm going to take it for show and tell at the retreat. And then, okay, so that's that. We're going to do a little tour of the kitchen tonight, too, because I decorated today and cleaned the kitchen all day, and I made homemade spaghetti while I was doing that. Because, you know, the big man's happy that I'm back, because I made chicken gnocchi soup yesterday.
2 out of 30 ain't bad.
2 out of 30 what? Days?
Days.
Well, and he barbecued chicken while Carol was here. And what else? We had taco salad. I made. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a turkey breast in the crock pot. Carol's
Tomorrow?
family, yes,
Oh, yeah.
they one of our meals at the retreat that they cooked, and they came from Nevada. They took a turkey breast and just put it in the crock pot with a little tiny bit of water and put the lid on it, and it cooked all day. Oh dear God, it was so good and so tender. That's all they
That's
did.
it? Water?
That's it.
Are you sure it wasn't like chicken broth or something?
No, I asked. It's water, a little tiny bit.
Chicken
No,
broth.
because it makes its own juice.
Chicken broth probably better.
It's going to be turkey broth.
Turkey broth.
It makes its own juice. And then she used that to make gravy, which was
You
delightful.
gonna make gravy?
Not now because you're bad mouthing my turkey. I was, but I think
No,
now
you weren't.
now I'm gonna use
You're
that little
lying
can
down.
opener and open a can of gravy,
you wouldn't
and
have.
I'm gonna pour it on those fake mashed potatoes that I bought yesterday that you just heat in the microwave. I was.
Well, those are, you know, those take a long time.
I was.
Probably at least 45 seconds.
You're not getting gravy. You were. Unless you say you're sorry.
I'm sorry,
No, we can't.
cutie pie.
We can't hear you. He said I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So I made this. Oh God. It's the tiniest little thing. Another FYI. I cut. I saw the size it was going to be. And Skylar, stop.
Here, baby.
Oh, and so I saw that the size was going to be, and I cut around, and then I left myself, you know, a little bit that I thought I would turn right side out and stuff it. Well, you know, this stuff frays. Hello. So I was like, with my little fingers, but I got it. And it is so cute, isn't it? Look at it. It's like this big. Look at that. And so that is from Button Posies, The Scarlet House, Pin Keep, and Scissor Weight. Isn't that cute? So that's the pattern that is from, and it's so dang cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because I didn't sew rickrack through it so that I could hang my scissors from it, but I think I'm just gonna set it in a bowl because it's just so it's so cute. And again, the gingham on the back. Look how cute, isn't it?
Good picture. Well, you got red hands too. That must be the camera.
The what?
The camera, I don't know how you can adjust that.
Are you serious? My hand was red?
Yeah, I was just, not quite as red as your face. No, I'm kidding.
You're a ding dong. All right, so huh?
I said, no, those are roses.
Oh yeah, ding dongs. A little inside joke with the ding dongs, but I can't say the code. Never mind. So I got these in my shop now. I've been wanting to try them, the ball tip needles. And so I ordered some and I put them in my shop. Uh-oh. Are you gonna sneeze? What?
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
thought you
get
were
up
gonna
and show the
sneeze.
picture.
Well, I think they know what it is. Size 24 ball tip needles. I'm gonna give them a whirl, but I thought they were kind of cool because they got the little ball tip. Hello. And
What's she
then
doing?
I got these.
See the tail.
Come
See
here,
her
boo.
tail down
Come
there.
on. So I got these. I can't get these open, but these are embroidery needles with a blue tip from Lori Holt. But I can't open this. Can you, when you set that down, can you try? And don't make sure that, oh, wait, I got it. Hello. Okay, so can you come back
Oh,
over
that
here?
was tough.
I know. But look, they have a blue tip. So now when I drop one and I'm looking for it and I'm afraid the dogs are going to get it, I can see the blue tip. Pretty clever. And there's, I think there's different sizes.
I wonder why that's so red.
There's a lot of them. Oh yeah, there are different sizes and there is a lot of needles in here. These also are in my shop. I just put them in, I think, yesterday. You can get those. Okay, so, all right, so some questions. The butter boards. People want to know when they're going to be available. So here's the deal. He's working on some. I'm gonna have him stain them.
You
Just
never told me about that.
well, I just went through my things today. So I think I'm gonna have him stain them the color of the one I made over there, just to start with. It's kind of a
Okay,
light.
you want me to do different stains?
Well, yes, but so he has a little board where he painted different color stains, and we'll show that next time. I'm sorry.
You know,
I know.
you didn't tell me.
If you would have did your own video, you could have read the comments before
Oh, yeah,
and
okay.
answered the people.
Sure thing.
I'm just saying. You could have. Really?
Yeah.
You want to log into
Coulda,
our
shoulda.
coulda, shoulda, woulda. So anyway, they're coming.
Shoulda, coulda, coulda.
So they're coming. So
Who?
the butterboards. The butterboards are coming. The butterboards are coming. Okay, so Suzanne, can you? We'll make separate ones. So can you? So Suzanne asked, "Is that a snake on the fireplace?" Good eye, Suzanne. It is a snake. I'll get it. Please don't look at my big giant body when I get it. Okay. So here's the snake. It's a family pet. And we've had it for many years. Oh, good snake. So we got this at Silver Dollar City. And is it an ironsmith? Is that what you call him?
Yeah, I think so.
So he was making
blacksmith.
a blacksmith. So he was making all these different things, and Hunka picked this snake out, and it's been on our fireplace ever since.
Got a couple other things.
Doesn't
too.
go with all the decor. Actually, it goes with none of the decor,
Goes with
but
the fireplace.
it does. It goes with a brick, and it's the one thing I let him display, so we can't move it. But I am thinking about putting a little bow on its neck.
No, that's ridiculous.
Don't tell me no, because there'll be a bow tomorrow,
There'll be a bow gone the day after tomorrow.
and I'll be gone the next day.
Pardon me?
No, I think a little bow would be cute, but
Oh,
anyway, this, and look at the back even has the ridges like the snake. Ew.
it looks just like one.
It does look like a real snake bow, and Suzanne noticed, and she's like, "Is that a snake on your fireplace?" I've been waiting for somebody to notice it, but nobody has said
Good for
anything.
her.
I know, so that's that,
That's
and
cool.
and Suzanne also said that we should name our daughter here B-E-A, like Beatrice. I like it, but we'll need a new name when we change it to a he. But Beatrice, that's cute. Everybody gave lots of names. I love reading all of them, but Beatrice, or B, is the one I like. I like it. Thanks, Suzanne. Okay, so, all right. So we're gonna do our little scratchers tonight, and because I was gone, I still got 2. I actually got 5 because I put the $5 in and it said the machine doesn't give change. So I had to get 5. I put $5 bill in
Oh, I
there.
heard that.
Well, it said it doesn't. I picked my 4,
Easy.
and then I'm reading it, the machine, and it says the machine does not give change. And I'm like, well, then I guess I got to get 5. More chances, right? Okay, so we have a new giveaway too. All right.
So what's the
Okay.
deal?
So this one is
I win at least 1,500.
This one you win.
Or I give 100 away.
Yes, we give $100 to somebody if we win $1,500.
Mm.
So it's Monday night with the Missouri Lottery. Oh, hey, that's good. And it's Cardinals game tonight. What? What about our Cardinals? Yay! And the Nats.
Yeah, no, the last 2 games were Yahweh. They're
Well, yay! They got
Terrible.
where they got. We should be happy.
you can talk fast around right now.
Okay, so that's tonight. Cardinal game, not Monday Night Football tonight. So
Well, there's
okay,
that too, I think.
so we could win up to $2,500, loaded with $50 prizes. So let's see here. I don't know. So we have 15 and 8. Come on, 15 and 8. Come on, 15 and 8. Do you want to come up here? Okay, no, we have 5, 12, 7, 14, and 4. That's a negative, right?
There's a winner.
No. A negative. No wins. Trash. Bye-bye. Okay, let's try it again with the $2,500. Oh, I'd like to say happy birthday to my brother-in-law, Bob Coletti. It's his birthday today. Even though I haven't seen him in
I'm sure he's not
10
gonna
years.
see it.
Well, I'm still putting it out there that I wished him a happy
Okay.
birthday. Because, you know, I have like two brother-in-laws.
I haven't seen her.
Which I haven't seen any of them, but Bob, I happy birthday, Bob.
See him
So-
online.
Huh? What's that?
See him online.
I do. He's on Facebook. He's on my Facebook. So 6 and 11. And 10, 12. Oh, we got an 11. We won a ticket. And we got a 13 and a 7. Okay, well that's good. We won a ticket. So we'll cash that in for next time. We'll take the ticket. This one, $5,000. Are you ready? 5 times the cash. Okay. 11 and 13. 1, 4. Oh! We got another ticket. We got
better
number
than nothing.
13. And, ooh. So we got another ticket. Daisy. Okay. $3,000. Are you getting excited? One of these nights we're gonna win. 9 and 4. What? 7, 1. Oh no, 7, 11, 1, and 2, and 13.
Awful lot of 11s.
Huh? I know. We didn't win on that one. Okay, this might be the number 5 that I had to buy because they made me. 7 and 12. 15. What does that mean? Gold? What does that mean? 5, 1, and 9. Ooh, let's see what this means. It says gold. $1. We won $1.
Well,
Because we
what's
got-
a ticket? $2?
No,
Stay
$1.
here.
No, $1.
Oh, that's 3 tickets.
So we got the gold, which means it says double, gold double. So I don't know if that means we get $2. I think it might.
2 tickets.
So we got 4 tickets coming up for next time plus 2. Because this is $1 and it doubles the price.
Oh, duh. Would that be $2?
So we got 4 tickets. All right, girls and boys. Okay. Oh, okay. So we need to do the. Let me find my prize. I put it away for it will be safekeeping. No, I can't find it. What did I do with that? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. You know what I'm looking for?
I want to say that you're.
Oh, found it. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna draw a name for this. Let me get the thread, a needle threader. I forgot what else.
Damn, that's a nice gift.
Yes, you know it, because Daisy Cottage ain't cheap. I share with my fellow peeps. I do.
You're not cheap in the
I'm not cheap. I like to share. And I like to do good deeds for people too. You know I do. So that's the pattern. And I'd be happy to make anybody a kit for this that wants it. I have the threads and everything, so. Or just the pattern in my shop. So.
Now, where do those names come from?
They left a message on my last YouTube video, and so they get in the drawing. They left a message, or they, oh, shoot.
Leave a message.
They suggest, you need to go on there and figure that out. They left a message, a comment, I should say, and they suggested a name for our daughter,
Oh, okay.
or just a comment in general on the last post. And we got some more followers. Rosemary, you're right. I'm getting some followers. I was like sad because nobody's following me. Okay, I'm gonna pick. This is only in the US, so if I pick your name and you're not, I'm so sorry. Let me know because I'm sorry, shipping will kill me. Unless you want to pay shipping, I'd be happy to send the prize. Just a little disclaimer. Stephanie Hayashida. Are you see?
Yeah.
You won, Stephanie. So you'll need to, there you go, Stephanie.
Okay, hold it still.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie, so you need to go on my Instagram page and send me a private message with your address, and I will get this off to you. And thank you for your comment. I appreciate all of your comments. And then our next drawing is going to be my friend. So my friend,
Oh, sorry.
I can say this now, she's my friend, Cheryl from Prairie Grove Peddlers. Oh, I wanted to give away a little pumpkin. I'll do it next time. So Cheryl met me at the Galleria Needle Show. I think I already told you that, but she also gave me patterns and some fabric of her lines because she designs for Venertex. And so she gave me some fat quarter bundles and some patterns and some little handmade pumpkins, which I'm going to be doing a giveaway again next Monday. And I'll give away one of her little pumpkins and a little bundle of her fabric for the next time. But, so this time I'm going to give away 3 of her patterns. This one is a cross-stitch pumpkin. It's got 3 pumpkins in it. And she designed this pattern.
Oh, you want me to show
No,
close?
it's okay. And then this is another cross-stitch pattern. Little candle mats.
Here.
That one. And then,
Mm.
isn't that cute? And then this one, pumpkins growing on the vine, getting close to harvest time. So that's another cross-stitch pattern. And so Cheryl donated these. And I'm also going to add into this one of her little stuffed pumpkins that she makes. So when I do the drawing next time, hopefully I remember that you'll get one of her pumpkins. They're really cute from her fabric line. She made the pumpkins. So leave a comment on this, and I will pick a winner for next time on that. And hopefully I won't lose those before time. Okay, so I'm going to do a real quick tour of my kitchen and show you. Hunka's going to carry around this camera.
So what do we?
We're gonna go.
Follow you or what?
Yeah, we're gonna go in the kitchen. Okay, please don't take a picture of me and my fat body. Okay, come on, let's go. Can you see it okay? Or should I take it off of there? Wait.
No, that's all right.
Are you sure? Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, Skylar, let's go. So here's one of my little areas. This is not the kitchen. Why are you up so high?
No, I could do that, but it'd be
Can you see this?
showing your kneecaps if you prefer.
Okay, well this is a little area that I did. This is what I bought on our trip when Carol came. We shopped and I bought this at Nana's. Oh God, please. Nana's farmhouse, which I'm going back because they're having their Christmas open house on November 1st. But I love this pumpkin. And then I bought this little guy here. Well, you guys, I showed this because I just thought that was so cute. And then this over here, I bought. This is handmade, and she has some handmade stuff in her shop, so I got that.
Is that a family?
This is a little family. And these are all my little peeps. Okay, so let's go.
Jesus.
What?
Oh, I gotta pull it up here. I just want to
I
crawl
feel like
around.
I'm looking like this. Okay. All right, come on in my kitchen. I hope that you guys.
Oh, here we go. Okay, that's better.
Lord have mercy. Oh, okay. So this I decorated.
But you only get what you pay for.
I actually cleaned off this. Can you go down there and then you can show it straight? So I cleaned up the counter because it was a flippin' mess. I put this. So Cheryl, this is a basket that you gave me. It's very, very old, and she gave this to me when she saw me, but a few weeks ago. I put that here. This is now really Christmas Halloween decorated other than the pumpkin, because I just didn't do the whole thing, because I can't. Over here, well, this is not either. This is kind of my red thing. And then I did change out some quilts on my my ladder today. Over here. I changed out, I don't have too many I do have big quilts, but they're not quilted. So that's just a few of the ones that I pulled out and put on the ladder. Hunk of Man made that ladder for me. Okay, you got it on me, not the quilts. And then we have the kitchen table here. I did a little bit. Just put my little fall, Skylar, my little fall quilts or pumpkins. And so I want to tell you that I use these books. I don't really cook on these books, cook out of them, but I do use them to decorate with.
I can vouch for that one.
So I bring out orange books and black books when it's Halloween. When it's Christmas, I bring red cookbooks out, green cookbooks. Valentine's Day, I'll bring out the red ones.
There's a tip.
It is a tip because you can get them really cheap on clearance at Barnes & Noble. And I just buy them because I like the color of the binding and then decorate with them. I think it's cool. This is my new frame. Oh, and this is my little milk glass light that Carol and I found at an antique store too this last week while we were shopping. I love milk glass lights. And this one, we found there was a set of them, but I only wanted one. And my frame is new that I had. This is an old Longaberger bowl that I bought many years ago. I think from you, Bridget, when you were selling Longaberger. And then down here I have this old, it's not really old. Oh, you don't have to get down there. It's an old, well, it's not old. It's a dispenser for, beverages. And I just changed out the light today to Halloween lights. And I had just white ones in there for Christmas, which have been in there for about 2 years. So I thought I would just put some little colorful Halloween lights in there. But you can put whatever color you want. And I stood a glass in the middle of it so that the lights just don't fall down in a big pile. So I just kind of tuck them around the outside of the glass that's inside the jar. And then over here, if you can so this is a little area. This little scoop I bought when Carol and I were shopping.
Turn the lights off, you can't see really.
And the potpourri, okay, hold on, I'll turn this out. I want them to be able to see. Well, that probably doesn't help. What, the big one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first I want to show these. These, I used to sell these at my store. They're kind of like a wax moldy thing, and they smell like pumpkin. And I had some left over from many years ago, and I keep them in a Ziploc bag, and then I bring them out on for Halloween every year. And this is one of those reproductions of an old scoopy poopy, whatever you call that. And then, okay, let me go turn that off so you can see. Well, can you see over here? Is this okay? Oh, can you see it with this in the way? Okay. I did this little decorating, not much, but my little tree and these cookie jars and flower jars and sugar jars, which are empty. There ain't nothing inside them. And that's about it. It's one of my little Annies from Nicole. This is a picture of my boys. This has been in the Halloween frame for years and years and years. I don't even know how old this picture is, but I love the frame and I put them in it. Look, this is my boys. And I put this picture in here many years ago, but I bring it out for Halloween because I like it. This is, well, that's spaghetti cooking on the stove. Do you want to see it? Ooh, spaghetti. Oh yeah, this pot's 100 years old, but it works. So this right here, over here. So this, I had this lamp and it was white, and so I didn't really want white because Halloween I kind of wanted something beige or black, but I had that white one. So I also have the pitcher, container, watering can, whatever it is, downstairs. And so I was like, hey, maybe it'll fit inside, and it did. So I just stuck the lamp inside there and shoved in some dried flowers, and there you go. And that's what I did. And that's probably it. I can't think of anything else. I think that's it for
Oh,
today.
I got your back in that one. Oh, well.
Oh, my back? You got my back in?
Well, yeah, dang. Sorry, this is jacked up here, but
What is it?
what is it?
It's jacked up?
Well, no, I moved it around.
Oh.
That
Oh.
was good, though.
Yeah. So let me just turn this off and you can see. Oh, I have to go over there because it's the wrong light. But it looks really cute at night, but I didn't think you could see it if I didn't turn the lights on. So let's see. Does that look better? Woo!
Ooh, looky there.
That's a little better, but got that evening glow. Oh, I don't like that. Well, it's not too much of a glow.
Oh, it looks good.
You do? Whoop! Anyway, that's it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll be back in a week, and I'll be posting some of my video on my trip to Washington State, and then we'll be back on Monday. Thanks. Bye.